This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore.
We have absolutely witnessed a shift from a reality-based view of the world with the Republican Party, even if it's a sinister one, it was reality-based, to what we have now, which is Donald Trump threatening the lives of members of his own party, stoking violence, inciting insurrections against the United States of America. Failed coup attempts, they were, but a coup attempt nonetheless, where a violent mob tried to sack the United States Capitol, circumventing a constitutionally prescribed process to certify the vote, to overturn a free and fair American election. This was all done at the hands of Donald Trump. He fomented a violent mob to action. And we witnessed the action of that mob live on television. And he's still doing it. He went from rallies in Chicago during the 2016 campaign. I'll pay your legal bills if you punch somebody out. This was the guy. We all warned about it, that this is dangerous. This is leading us down a path we don't want to traverse. And now we're here at a place where he's on his dopey Truth Social, the carbon copy of Twitter, truthing things like this. Is McConnell, meaning Mitch McConnell, approving of all these trillions of dollars worth of Democrat-sponsored bills? I don't know what it is with Donald Trump and his lack of acuity and understanding of the English language. You would think someone who is Ivy League educated would know how to capitalize words within a sentence. Trillions doesn't need to be capitalized. Dollars doesn't need to be capitalized. Bills doesn't need to be, this is petty stuff that he's an idiot. Donald Trump is a feckless fucking moron who doesn't know how to write correctly in his native tongue, but people want to elevate him into positions of power, including the presidency of the United States. Dumb shits, to be sure. I will continue with the tweet. The truth. Trillions of dollars worth of Democrat-sponsored bills without even the slightest bit of negotiation because he hates Donald J. Trump. He's talking about Mitch McConnell here. Mitch McConnell, the Grim Reaper, the person who propped Donald Trump up and allowed his agenda unfettered attempted to be accomplished in the United States Senate. 3 Supreme Court picks, 2 of which were ill-begotten, all at the hands of Mitch McConnell, who was Donald Trump's errand boy, his water boy, his lapdog, his bootlicking sycophant. And Donald Trump has turned on him, including what I perceive to be violent death threats, inciting people to harm Mitch McConnell. I will continue. Because he hates Donald J. Trump, and he knows I am strongly opposed to them. Or is he doing it because he believes in the fake, capitalized, and highly destructive Green New Deal and is willing to take the country down with him? Talk about that. I'll underline it. In any event, either reason is unacceptable. He has a death wish, all capital letters. Mitch McConnell has a death wish, says Donald Trump. Must immediately seek help and advise, not seek advice, like an Ivy League educated ex-president of the United States whose English is his native tongue. He seeks advise from his China-loving wife, Coco Chow. So not only is there violent rhetoric in here, knowing the outcome, knowing he has the power to stoke his audience to action, to violent action. There's also racism. Mitch McConnell's wife, a woman of Chinese descent. And they love it. This weekend in Warren, Michigan, Donald Trump held a rally, and this is why this is dangerous. It's not just some dopey message on his social media. We're dealing with an unhinged audience in Donald Trump's most loyal fan base, the ones who show up to his rallies. They're unhinged. They believe things that are not based in reality. Watch this first clip where he's rambling about his perfect calls. He doesn't even misdescribe them. But the call with Zelensky where he extorted a foreign leader, the call with Brad Raffensperger where he said, all I need is 11,781 votes, which is one more than we have. He's soliciting election interference from Brad Raffensperger. He's soliciting election interference from Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of Ukraine. But they're perfect calls, he says, while the crowd cheers everything he does, criminal or not, and jeers anyone who's an opponent. Watch this brief clip.
Doing up there, throwing them all, the local DAs, the state attorney generals. I had a perfect phone call in Atlanta, Georgia, like so perfect, as good as the perfect phone call I had for the impeachment hoax. Remember that? That was a perfect call, too. In fact, the fair people said, wow, that was a good call. I heard people say, I never knew you were so nice. I never knew you were so nice. A lot of senators told me that. I never knew you could be so nice.
First of all, nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying, I never knew, sir, you could be so nice. No one's saying that. And secondly, and most importantly, those calls were not perfect. Those calls were soliciting election interference. One, preemptively, to interfere in an upcoming election where Donald Trump put a condition on military assistance that now we see in retrospect, in hindsight, was absolutely necessary for the survival of a sovereign nation being attacked by Vladimir Putin. And Donald Trump toyed with them, dangled military support and Javelin missiles with, yeah, we'll get to that, but I need you to do me a favor first, he said, wanting Volodymyr Zelensky to dig up dirt, to fabricate dirt on Joe Biden. And Brad Raffensperger, we've played the call, I've done videos about it, where there's audio of Donald Trump saying, all we need is 11,781 votes, which is one more than we need. You just find the votes so I can win Georgia. And they love it. They lap it up. But here is the seminal example of why it is dangerous that Donald Trump talks about death wishes for his own members of his party, for allies, for people who have made it possible for him to be the president of the United States at whatever successful metric he was, is that this audience is so unhinged, they're still chanting, lock her up at these rallies. Years removed from Hillary Clinton being on the scene. She does an occasional interview. She goes on Jimmy Kimmel or whatever with Chelsea, but she's not politically active. She's not campaigning. She's not giving speeches. And they're still, lock her up. They still want a punitive measure reached from one political party against another for someone who didn't do anything. There's no crime committed. With Donald Trump, we see a litany of crime after crime after crime after crime after crime, obstruction of justice, tax and bank fraud, violating the Espionage Act. But the lock her up crowd, the lock them up crowd, are Republicans who drink like a poison smoothie anything that Donald Trump offers them to choke down. Watch this remarkable cult-like moment from Trump and his worshipers.
There was actually a Hillary Clinton lawyer with a Hillary Clinton law firm This could only happen to me, I'm telling you, nobody else.
And this is why I say it's so dangerous that Donald Trump is doing the death wish talk with members of his own party. And these people are on board with it. He really could shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and not lose a single voter. Because they are dedicated, worshipful adherents to the Trump cult. And we're witnessing it live at his rallies, continuing to demonize and malign Hillary Clinton, who's not even an opponent anymore. What do you think about all of this? I'd love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. You can absolutely also email me, daily@dollemore.com. I said it in an early video. I'll say it again today. Tomorrow is my surgical consult for my colon cancer diagnosis as I rub my little tum, or sizable tum, however you look at it. So I won't be around live tomorrow. I've got some stuff that from live streams and answering some questions and stuff that'll post. But I would appreciate your positive vibes and your thoughts tomorrow as I figure out exactly what's going to be done, when surgery is going to be, and what the path forward is to my treatment for cancer. Anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore just about everywhere, Instagram and Twitter. And if you appreciate what I do, if I provide value to you on a day-to-day or week-to-week basis, please consider supporting my work. Click the join button below. Become a channel member. $1.99 a month, just pennies a day. Or you can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. Both those are great ways to support what I do here and provide me a little cushion for a sick day or two when I'm recuperating. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I appreciate your dedication, your engagement with my content. It means the world to me. You guys are the best. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care of one another.